Welcome to the channel. I want you to be rich. Today we're gonna talk about the predictors of success, the science behind success, and why I think this is useful for you is because at this moment a lot of us might be looking for a promotion at work or side hustling something and hoping to be successful at it, or something outside of our realm, or you could be in school trying to study for something, or you are a new aunt, uncle to a niece or nephew, and you want to know what makes a child grow into an adult very successful. Also, personally, you could be like me, a YouTuber. So what makes someone successful online and make passive income and others don't? What is the science behind it? Because we have a lot of talk about talent, and today I'm going to share my knowledge about a book that I read by Angela Duckworth. Dr. Angela Duckworth wrote a book called Grit. It's available, the link is below. If you want to have a look at the book on Kindle or a physical book, link is below. It's a very interesting book because she explored the science and the huge data that is available in using today's technology together and study what makes a person successful. Out of success, is it talent? Is it intelligence? Is it IQ? Is it social background? What makes a person successful in Dr. Duckworth's book is perseverance and passion. But I'll go a little bit more into it. Perseverance, according to Dr. Duckworth's book in Grit, is deepening and a consistent interest. So deepening and a consistent interest, meaning that you have a goal and interest for a long time. So talent is overrated because according to Charles Darwin, almost all of us have equal amount of talent, but the zeal and capacity for hard work is what makes a person successful. So for instance, if you are looking to make money online, you could be doing this for 3 months and then give up. But the ones who are successful are the ones who have been doing it for 1 year, didn't see results, continue it for 1.5 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years, 6 years. So a very consistent goal. And also what is important is passion. So what is passion and why is it important is because passion keeps you interested, and if you have passion at something, you could more likely than not have fun doing the things that you want. For example, I'm recording this right now. I'm having fun. I enjoy sharing what I read and the science behind success. I want you to be rich. So deepening your skill set at something and having a consistent interest, really putting in a very consistent repetitive practice at something. And at this juncture, I would like to share with you Dr. Erik Erikson's research. He's a cognitive psychologist. He's very famous for something that is called the 10,000 hour of practice. So according to Dr. Erikson, if you practice something for 10,000 hours, you will become very good at it. So you need 10,000 hours of practice before you become very good at something. But a lot of us start giving up before the 10,000 hour because we don't see immediate result or short-term gain. So remember, if you want to be successful at something, you need to keep at it. You need to be consistent, and not only consistent, but you want to have the reason why I say this is because I met a CEO of a very huge company, and she said that being consistent at something doesn't make you successful, and it makes sense. Because if you have a warehouse person who has been doing something for 10 years repeatedly, that doesn't mean that he's good at it. If you repeat the same mistake again and again and again for 10,000 hours, it doesn't mean that you're good at it or become successful at it. What makes you successful is in this 10,000 hour, as you repeat, each time you put a challenge, you see feedback, and you try to improve. And how you do so being consistent and persevering at something doesn't make you successful. Being consistent and persevere at something and actually get a mentor, get a role model. So if you don't have a role model in real life, get it on YouTube. Look for your community, look for your tribe. People who are doing the same thing as you and are currently successful. Because if you're consistently bad at something and you repeat that, after 10,000 hours, you're still going to be bad at it. Every step and every exercise that you take should be a small improvement or a big leap. And you can do that by looking at mentors, at role models. Well, this is the reason why your social background, your cultural background, your previous experiences influence how you persevere and how consistent you are at your goals. So try to examine how your background has influenced you the way you are today, whether you're very risk-taking or very risk-averse, introverted or extroverted, whether you're comfortable getting out of your comfort zone. A lot of it is influenced by our genetics as well as our experiences. So by understanding yourself, you are able to better tune in to what you might do and therefore adjust it accordingly, so that when you practice the 10,000 hours, you get better at it. So you want to be consistent, you want to persevere, and you want to find your passion so you can have fun in it. But at the same time, as you're consistent at something, you want to be able to improve every step of the way. And to do that, you should put up challenges. So imagine it's a game. Every time you do something, you're improving something or trying something new. Get out of your comfort zone, make a mistake, and also find a role model or a mentor in the area that you want to be successful in. For example, if you want to be a really good person at teaching, you want to find who are the best teachers and what are the best techniques out there becoming a good teacher, and then role model that. And you can learn that on YouTube. Or if you want to make money online, you want to find out what are the ways that people have made money online and what are the successful pathway to making money online. Or investing, what are the ways to invest. Find someone similar to your background, follow that person, and then consistently do it for 10,000 hours. It's hard, but a lot of people drop out before they see results. So I want to highlight that you should try to have deepening. So don't jump from one thing to another. Try to be good at something before you jump. So another thing that you want to do is don't focus on your shortfall and dissatisfaction. For example, if you're not happy with something about yourself, your voice, your face, I don't know, something that you're not happy with, or you're shy, don't focus on that. Be courageous, be persistent. Courageous means that you're getting out of your comfort zone. For example, I'm in front of the camera right now. It could be uncomfortable for me at some point, but you have to get out of your comfort zone, be uncomfortable, put in the extra hours before you can stand out like the rest. I hope this is useful. So to end the video, I want to summarize her book. In my own opinion, the way I digested it, you can read her book and find out for yourself what are your opinions on it. Dream plus potential is not equal to success. Dream plus potential and effort equal to success. There are many Jeff Bezos out there. There are many investment bankers out there who were like Jeff Bezos, saw the opportunity to start something online. But they dreamt about it. They had the potential for it. They made some effort at it, and then they gave up. But Jeff Bezos didn't give up. He kept at it. He gave up a very comfortable job as an investment banker to go into a warehouse delivering packages. Amazon packages were first delivered by Jeff Bezos himself. His wife was the accountant, and they had an office in a dodgy area. You know, it's not the most glamorous area, and they sent out packages from there. But he kept at it. He was uncomfortable, maybe socially embarrassed. He gave out a comfortable job, but he didn't care. He went at it, and now Jeff Bezos is the richest man on earth because he had all this quality. He had grit. So he had a passion to bring books digitally to everybody, and he persevered at it. So don't overestimate talent. Talent is just one part, and don't estimate potential. You could be a graduate from Harvard. You could be from some of the best schools. But if you don't have perseverance and passion because you feel like you're socially embarrassed doing something, you're being laughed at, then sometimes you become ordinary. It's still okay. To become extraordinary and to achieve results, you must be comfortable at being uncomfortable. You must have passion. That means you are having some fun doing things. Like, look at Steve Jobs. He was doing Apple. If it's just for the money, a lot of times they would have dropped out because Apple was losing a lot of money at the start. But he had fun doing the stuff that he was doing as well. So find your passion, which is a very tough thing to do, and I'll do it in another video. Persevere at it despite your social and economic constraints. And I'm saying this as an Asian because Asians were expected to be lawyers, accountants, doctors, or a disappointment. So a lot of times your cultural background might give you some kind of expectation, but you have to bring it back a little bit and find out what are your experiences and how does it influence you in taking risks. Obviously, there are a lot of Jeff Bezos who fail, but according to science, if you persevere at something and consistently improve at it, I don't mean that you do it bad all the time. If you do it bad for 10,000 hours, you're not going to achieve anything. Consistently try to improve every time, and the way to do that, according to the book, is to find a role model. Role model, someone who is successful. Find out the science behind what makes something great. For example, if you're studying, find out what makes studying effective. How can you spend lesser hours and study even better? Understand yourself. What are your patterns of learning? And then go for the course. Is it something like if you go for an online course or YouTubing? And fortunately for us today, there is a lot of help because YouTube has everything you can learn, and you can easily pick up an online course. So to finish off, it says hard work might not always pay off immediately, and hard work do not always become success because you have to improve every time you do something. For 10,000 hours, you become successful in anything if you learn to be focused and consistent. And I mean years, not like 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. Sometimes it's 4, 5, or 6 before you see results. And this is the reason why you shouldn't quit your 9 to 5 immediately to do your side hustle, because anything that you want to be successful at needs some time. So keep your 9 to 5 and then start working on the side on something that you want to achieve, or have a lot of savings or parent support, and then keep yourself healthy, exercise, gain as much experience, ask people for advice, and then find your passion, persevere at it, become comfortable at becoming uncomfortable, and you will find success. Check out her book. It's a very, very good book with a lot of science, and I love reading it.